Have you ever looked at an old photo of yourself and you are like, I really had no idea what I was doing? Well, that's me. Not too long ago, I was just a person, shaky voice, and very few video ideas. And now here we are, 2000 amazing family, which I do not take for granted, by the way. I am internally and I'm so grateful for the 2000 beautiful souls that decided to subscribe to my channel. I am so grateful and I love you all deeply. Okay, but the truth is that I made some mistakes, and if I could go back in time and talk to the past me, there are five things that I would like to do differently or I would like to correct, which is what actually inspired this video. So make sure you watch this to the end if you're just starting up your channel, or if you have started and you're stuck, and or you want to just do things differently, then make sure to watch this video to the end, because at the end of this video I'll be giving out an extra bonus point, making it 6. So if you don't want to miss all that, or if you don't want to go through the hassle that I have gone through, then make sure you watch this video to the end. And by the way, if this is your very first time I'm coming across my channel, my name is Favor, or you can call me your growth girly. And in this space, I do not skip. I share my basic experience with you and I help you grow here. That looks like what you are interested in or what you want for yourself. I would like to indulge you to subscribe to my channel. It is free of charge. And do well to give this video a thumbs up and drop your honest comments and share to people that you think or you feel might also need this video. I mean, we are not perfect. So if you're ready, let's dive into the video. The first thing that I would do differently is perfection. I would not try to be perfect because perfection is a fancy word for fear. Yes. I remember my first video, I recorded it several times. I deleted, I recorded again. In fact, I got to a point I was like, you know what? If I don't upload this video, I might never start this channel. So I just hit the upload. Not because I was looking for viral moments, but because I was just overly concerned, like what people would think about me, which really doesn't even matter. Like looking back now, all those things doesn't even matter. I was just living in fear of what will people think, how will people view me, my intonations, my accent, my look, my face. Are they going to like me? So if I could go back to time, I wouldn't care about all those things. I would have just sat like I'm doing right now, record and upload without trying to be overly perfect. As I continue creating, one thing I found out or one thing I learned from creating is that people don't connect with perfection, they connect with real. Like what is real, that is what they want. Like that video that you think might not do well might be actually what someone else need, and that might be your viral video. So instead of just trying to be all these, like, just know that your first 10 to 20 videos might not be your best videos, but you keep showing up because practice makes for perfection. The more you practice, the more comfortable you get. Like, if you check my past video, I dare not sit and talk to my camera like this. Who born me? So, and that is what I have learned. Or even when I started streaming, if you check my first streaming, I could barely look into the camera, even though people were not around me. I was still stammering because I felt like, ha, God, all eyes on me, all these people watching me. But people don't really care. People will prefer a confident person over a perfect person. If I could go back to time, the second thing I would do differently is not niching down immediately or making my niche feel like a cage. So let me take you back. Let me give a little backstory. My channel came about me scrolling through YouTube one day and coming across a video that said, "You see that channel you've been procrastinating about? Start it now. Just start it." And that was how I created this channel, because I even created the channel. I didn't have a ring light, a microphone, or anything. So I just had to create the channel. And going back, and then after I came across another video that was like, oh, if you want to do well here on YouTube, you have to niche down, you have to be this, so that the YouTube algorithm will know, okay, this is what you do, and they get to push your content. And that's what I've been doing for a very long time, and get it's hurting my videos, and my long form video doesn't get the recognition it really does deserve. So if I could go back to time, I would tell my young self that niche is not something you find, niche is something you build. And secondly, you don't find your voice before you start. You start and try, then you find your voice. And again, I will let my audience, like the audience I attract, decide my direction. So that is definitely something that I will do differently. The third thing that I would do differently, I would have continued creating, like knowing that I don't need a fancy equipment. I just need to pass message across. So like I said earlier, I started my YouTube channel. I didn't even have a microphone, a tripod stand, or any fancy lights. But it got to a point after my first video, I had to stop and I placed an order on Temu, which took like 2 weeks before it was delivered. And during this period, I wasn't creating, I was waiting. So I wish I continued creating that period. Probably, who knows, I might have gone viral. Yeah. So, because also the guru said you have to make your video sparkling sparkles perfect. But guess what? Most of my videos that are getting views, they are even the ones that I've written off, like my shorts that did pretty well. They are the ones that normally I would rate. In fact, there was a particular shot that I was very close to deleting that picked all of a sudden. So I would have just created my video as flawed as it may look and everything. I would have start with my heart and upgrade. So that is definitely something that if I could go back, I would do differently. The fourth thing that I would have done differently is I would have picked consistency over motivation. Most times before I create, I will wait to be very, very, very motivated. In fact, like those days that you feel wake up feeling really creative, those are the days I make videos. I would have treated YouTube as a job, like a job where you don't have choice but to show up every day, whether you feel like it or not. I would have treated YouTube more like a job than a casual space. So I would definitely tell my young self that you don't grow by showing up when it feels like, you grow by showing up like those days that doesn't feel very nice, like those days that you usually say, the spirit is willing but the body is weak. Those are your best days. So yeah, I would have been more consistent, and looking forward, I'll be more consistent. Fifth thing that I would have done differently, I would have told my young self that the algorithm is not my enemy, and also the algorithm is not my friend. So instead of chasing videos that, instead of making videos that or focusing on, hey, we algorithm love this, we algorithm love that, will this sell, will YouTube like this, will YouTube algorithm see me, I would have just created. And because most of the videos that I am seeing, like most of the videos that actually do very well here on YouTube, some of them they don't actually make sense. If you like, I'm not trying to put any content down, but if you understand what I actually mean, like some of them, if you place it on a table with similar content, they are not even supposed to go viral. So even instead of focusing on what algorithm love, I would have just continued creating. I would have definitely told my young self that focus more on what people like and what people are demanding than what the algorithm will like. I mean, it is people that will watch, not the algorithm, and people engaging will help the algorithm love you. So instead of being more careful about the algorithm, I would have just created according to what people were searching. For the bonus point of what I would have done differently, I would have built a community and not just a channel. I wish someone told me this before I started. Your channel is not just to upload video, it is supposed to feel like a safe space, a space where people can feel seen, where people can express themselves, reply comments, ask questions. Even if you just have 2 subscribers, treat them like good. So when I was learning makeup, my boss would always tell me that, like, you see how you would treat someone that will pay you 100,000 for a makeup. If you ever accept a lower job, always treat the person same way you would treat the 100K person. So I would have treated my audience like I would have carried them along more. So looking back, I was not ready when I started. I was unsure. I was scared. Even now, I'm not fully ready, but I'm grateful that I did not wait to be fully ready before I started. Because the truth is that you will never have it all figured out. You will learn and grow on the job. So, and to the 2,000 beautiful of you all, I love you all so much. Thank you for starting this journey with me. I am not where I want to be yet, but with you, I am getting closer. I do not take any subscription for granted. And if you're just starting, take this as a sign. Be bold, be awkward. Upload that video, post that video, grow and learn on the job. Someone out there need exactly what you're about to create. And hey, if you're on this journey too, subscribe and let's grow together. Until next time, keep creating smart. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.